Hey everybody, this is Jazz Marie and welcome to Forest Village Life is Feudal. This game is so much fun. It's a lot like Banished, but a lot more detailed and more realistic. It's so much fun. It requires an imminent amount of patience. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that, so be prepared. Things aren't going to happen just within a snap. So without further ado, we're going to skip the tutorial and just going to start a new game so I can kind of show you what's going on. Now this looks like a really good map actually. I like to start and small map size is small, plains, climate mild. You can start without houses and that's usually how I play. And I'm going to turn off disasters. But it takes so much more longer in order to get things going when you don't start with houses. But if you want me to, let me know and I will do an episode on just a brief episode on starting without houses. So I like to work with plains and plains plains and not a lot of hills because I don't want to do a lot of terraforming. So this here is where you're going to start. So without further ado, let's just get started on this. You can occupy villagers and be in a first person mode by clicking on their portraits in this game, but I don't usually do that just because I don't. Now this person right here, there's nothing we can really do to change the size of this window. So you obviously you go back and forth with your WSAD, you right click and you can turn and you zoom out with your mouse wheel. So we have a storage barn. And they start you off with a lot of firewood and things. And we have our warehouse with our building materials. Now there's one person without a house. So first priority is let's get someone in a house. So if we put our little house here, you hit R to rotate. Let's rotate it so it's facing the other houses. Bam. So obviously we need a builder. So we're going to go into our general information. And not event log, profession. We need our profession log. And yeah, I know these windows are big, but that's just, I'm going to turn off the mini map. That's just how it is in this game. We're just going to have to roll with it. You can hit, what was it? There's an F key you can hit to get rid of the UI, but I think it's part of my recording key, so I'm not going to mess with it. So let's occupy builder so we can get this house built. And let's also turn up the speed. As you see, it has a lot of similarities to Banished, a lot. So, but it's a little more detailed, a little more difficult to play. So we need iron. Let's see if do we have any iron? Yeah, actually we do have iron. They don't start you with iron in the no houses build, but we're gonna need a lot. Now, in any survival game, obviously the main thing you're gonna need is shelter and food. You don't have to worry about so much water here. I turned off the disasters, but they already have a well, so we're good there. So what we're going to need to do is build right away. We need to go under our little fish here and build a hunter, because a hunter is number one going to bring you in food and hides for any kind of coats or whatever we can make later. And it's also going to kill animals and get meat, but it also start clearing out animals, so for when you want to start having chickens. And you don't want to really start having chickens until you a little way far on down the road, so that you can you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about the animals killing your chickens, because then you're just totally screwed and got to build a new chicken coop just to get one chicken, because you only start with one chicken. So the weather does change here. You have seasons, and we only started with, we have 6, I can't see because we have 6 people, 3 teenagers and 1 baby. Okay, so a house will hold up to 5 people. So the teenagers turn into laborers. I can't remember, I think it's like age 10 or something. Yeah, it's creepy, but we're not going to worry about that. And these shacks only hold 3 people. So right now we have 14 available spots and 10 people. So when we get to where, we need tools. Well, that's the number of workplaces, and this is idle villagers. That means you don't have a job. And this is your number of hungry villagers. And this profession tab that I brought up under here under general information, that's where you can assign jobs. So as we wait for this hunter is being built, one more, we're going to get, we have 5 available people, so it's built. So let's just go ahead and get 3 hunters going. Now, another thing we cannot run out of, no way, no how, is firewood. So let's go ahead and go under, what's it under? Resource gathering. No? Where is it? I just forgot where it was. Oh, here it is. It's under resource gathering. And get a lumberjack's lodge. And I like to put the lumberjack's lodge right with his opening to walk there to face close to, still more, close to the stockpile. So all he has to do is run in there, get the wood, run back and forth, picks up wood here, drops firewood off here. So how are we doing resources? We're getting low on wood. So we also are going to need a forester's lodge. And if you have enough people, go ahead and get that up right away. And I like to build it where I'm not going to build my farms. So let's put it over here where it's kind of hilly. And he will, whoever you put here will gather wood and bring it to the stockpile. So let's get one more builder to get these things up and running. And so far so good. Let's see. We're doing good on clay. Is something you have to mine for. So be careful what you build with clay, because the only way you're going to get more is to mine. Now ore and stone and hay, you can all get that. As you see, if I zoom in, there's stone there, there's iron there, and there's little bits of hay. And as you see, he's already bringing in meat. And I don't like to build, the tutorial tells you to build a fisherman right away, a fisherman's lodge, but to be honest, it takes so many people, I think 3, maybe 4 people at the fisherman's lodge, and it brings in just as much fish as a fish farm does, and it doesn't bring in food as quickly as your hunter and your gatherer does. So I like to wait until I get my mines up and running, and then just build a fish farm, and don't worry about fishing just yet. That's just my opinion. Some people may disagree with me. So let's just get one, and let's just get one forester, and we need our woodcutter. Is it built yet? It is. So where is he? No, it's not. Is it? Where is my... Okay, I got a woodcutter. My forester's not built yet. So we have one woodcutter, and he will bring wood here, cut it up. Sorry if it's blurry, but it's just foggy. That's just there, it's clearing up. She, as a matter of fact, will cut wood and firewood. This guy is staying there because he has nothing to do. He's a laborer. So let's give him something to do. And let's build... Let's actually gather a little bit of wood. So go under here, where is it? Resource. Collect all resources and collect wood. Now I like to just go here and just collect the big trees because they give you the most wood, so that the little trees can grow up. So I just kind of go around, unless I'm in dire straits, and then I'll just, collect the whole shebang. But for now, we're going to collect, and over here I'll collect a lot just because we're going to farm here eventually. But be careful to select to gather too many resources, or that's all they'll do, and they'll collect what they feel like collecting instead of what you want them to collect. So like, instead of gathering all resources, just if you need wood, get wood, stone, or that kind of thing. So let's employ our forester. So we have 3 hunters, we have a forester, and we have a woodcutter. And let's make our builder a laborer. And it is early summer, so we have some time, and we have materials. Let's see if we have materials enough to get a gatherer. 10 hay, 50 stone, 20 stone, 50 wood. Yeah. So let's go ahead and build a gatherer over here, kind of close by, where we're not going to cut down a lot of trees near our hunter. So that gatherer will collect fruits and vegetables. Fruits up here under our little town storage, and vegetables, and they collect a lot. Okay, so instead of getting a fisherman, just go ahead and get a gatherer and a hunter, because they'll bring in plenty of food. So our guide's bringing in wood, so let's make our laborer a builder, and pretty soon these teenagers are going to grow up, so that's good. Let's see how we're doing. 2 there, 3 there. When I start without houses, I don't build these little shacks, because they always stay occupied and they can only have one kid. But here they're expecting a baby, and what we're going to do is once we get our resources coming in, we'll build another house. But it's important to make sure you have enough food, which we have plenty right now. And actually I could be looking over here, but sometimes I just like to click on here, and we have tools to start with, high quality tools. So we will get a toolsmith up and going, but first priority is to get your food and your firewood coming in. And you can employ more than one lumberjack. And usually what I do is things like your, where did I put it? Where did I? It's hard to see sometimes. Anyways, wherever I put this gatherer, and you can do your mini map here. I think that's the gatherer right there. Is that the gatherer? Okay, that's the hunter. Anyways, wherever I put this dang, maybe that's it right there. Anyways, wherever I put the gatherer, they cannot collect fruits and vegetables. Okay, there's our forester. They cannot collect fruits and vegetables with in the winter, so I will go and employ them as woodcutters or laborers to cut down trees and whatnot. Now here under the Forester's Lodge, you can have them planting trees and cutting trees, or you can turn one off. I like to keep them both on. If you click this, it'll turn off, they'll quit planting trees, and if you click this, they'll quit cutting trees. So if you have a lot of land with no trees, you can cut this off and they'll just let them grow for a little bit. But I like to keep them both on. It kind of keeps a good industry going there with trees. So how are we doing? We have plenty of firewood, but not a whole lot of logs. But as you can see, they bringing in logs just as quickly as they're cutting them up. So we are waiting for our gatherer to be built. And what I like about this game is you can really zoom in and check things out. You can see our little hunting cabin. Isn't that neat? Look at there. Oh, look. See, they're carrying. Man, these people are strong. I'm telling you. Here's where the gatherer is. They're carrying materials. See here. And you can see them bringing. Oh, look. He just killed something. And these baskets just miraculously appear. It's really cute. See, there's a vegetable. There's a vegetable. See that? There are fruits and vegetables that they will go around, and that's new. They must have had an update. See, there's berries, and there's looks like some kind of squash or potato or something, mushrooms, and they will go around and gather all this stuff, and you never ever run out. That's iron, that's stone, and of course there's hay around here, but hay is like grass, so it's kind of hard to see. So once that is built, and look, these people, they're hardcore. They work day, noon, night, rain, sun, shine, snow, it doesn't matter. They're working. So you're really lucky to have some hard-working folks in your new little town. So we are up and running. We have 10 people and 14 available living spaces. So we're gonna let these people keep having a baby. They're expecting a baby. They're not. There's a teenager there. And there's a child there. So we're doing good. And so these people are really young. So it may be 6 years old. I know that's young. It's a game, There's no child labor laws here. And we're just surviving. So are we missing anything? Okay, 20 stone and 10 hay. So if things slow down, you got to kind of look. Oh, we have plenty. So this builder hopefully will keep carrying materials. And I'm going to speed it up to 10 times just so we can hurry up and get this right here, this cabin done. Food reserves are low. No, they're not. No, they're not. We have plenty. 800 bread. See, it does that sometimes. But once you start getting a variety, it will help out. Food reserves are not low. Whatever. Sorry, it's dark if you can't see. But that's just how it is in the game. It's morning, noon, night, day. Comes really quickly on 10 times speed. And they take a long time to build stuff. I'm telling you, it's already late summer and we still haven't built a little shack for gathering supplies. Oh, there he goes. And what I'm going to do is you want to kind of spread things out a little bit. So I'm going to lower my hunters to 2 and use this builder and make 2 gatherers. And you'll see how fast this stuff comes in. Now, do you see this circle? This green circle? That is the area in which they will gather things. So like, for example, this hunter, we have this circle here, and that is where he will hunt. So he will not come get this bear outside of this circle. So if you start running out of animals, just build another hunter next to it over here, which is what we're going to do. Eventually is put another hunter here and have 2 hunters here and 2 hunters here so they keep the animals away. So we can start, when we build chickens, it'll be in an area where there aren't catching animals anymore. And they will guard your chicken coops. Okay, so we have a gatherer, so let's minus our builder and put 2 gatherers. Oh, someone grew up. Okay, cool. So we'll keep, how are we doing on meat? 209 meat. So let's lower 1 hunter and bring 3 gatherers. And we're doing good on firewood. And we have 131 wood. So let's prepare. To build another house, you're going to need 20 wood, 20 stone, 60 wood, 20 hay, 20 iron, and 20 stone. You'll start running out of iron when you start making tools and things. Let's go ahead, since we're low, and let's just highlight just a little bit of stone here to get 28. Like I said, don't highlight too much or they won't do nothing else until you get a whole bunch of stone. But as you see, we're starting to get fruits and we're starting to get vegetables. Ta-da! You just have to plan and don't overbuild and be careful or your people will starve. And also, I've had it happen where my houses were full and all of a sudden, bam, out of the blue someone was homeless. It's because someone decided to have a kid and kick out their, overgrown adult child that was living with them. It's time to get your own place. Alright. How we doing? So, look, they had a baby. They already had 2 babies. That's good. Oh no, there's just 3 kids. See, someone moved out and she's taking care of all the kids. What's wrong with this picture? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay, so it's time to build another house. So, let's X out of that. Let's build this house. Let me turn it so I can see which way it's facing. R, we'll turn it, and let's put it just right next to this one. Like so. And you can build roads and they will move faster. But I like to build roads when everything's up and running and I don't need them to be doing other things. Because if they're doing other things, they will stop building to build the roads because obviously it's easier to build roads. So let's take away 1 gatherer and make it a builder. And that builder will bring materials to this house. And look, we are now the builder. And we can build and watch what they're doing. And there's different quick keys. Like you can call somebody here to come help you. And I don't know what the other things are. Because I don't ever do this, but I want to just do it to show you. So let's get out of here, escape, and let that builder do its thing, because I like to be the boss and just kind of rule. I'm a Capricorn, it's in my nature. And let them do their own thing. So it shouldn't take long to build that house because we have all the materials. They're bringing the wood. See? But we don't have a laborer, so there's no laborers gathering stone. See, we're still at 30 stone, no one's gathering anything. So you really need laborers to gather materials. But we're still getting lots of vegetables, see? Lots of meat. That's good. And you want to stock up as much as you can on vegetables before winter, because they will eat the you-know-what out of them. Because the hunter's not bringing in a whole lot of meat. It's because we have a lot of people. When you start without houses, you only have 2 people, and they're in not even a shack. It's like just a little, lean-to or something. And you have to, and they don't even have a storage barn. But here you're feeding more people, so you're going through food a lot faster. Okay, how are we doing? They will bring one certain material at a time. There they go. And they will also bring food to their house. If you click on a house, the first tab shows you your people. The second tab shows you what they have in their inventory. The third tab shows you, what does it show you? I guess how many people are living there. And you can upgrade your house, but it only adds one more person. It does add happiness. So if everybody's pissed, you can update your house. But the only problem is when you upgrade a house, it boots everybody out and they'll be homeless. So if you want to upgrade your house, make sure that you build another one. And as soon as that one's built, kick everyone else out, or everybody's going to move into the other house. And 4 more stone. Where's my builder at? Come on. Come on. You got plenty of stuff in your house. I know you're a single mom and all. There. And they're going to start building this house. And it's fast. So let's see who moves in here. It's fun watching them do their thing. It really is. But we'll see who comes in here. And yeah, that's how you get started with Life is Feudal Forest Village. And I'm sorry if it was really fast. I hope I helped you in just getting the basics. It took me forever to learn how do you rotate? How do you do this? How do you, assign people? Blah, blah, blah. But just keep an eye on your professions and your inventory. And see, now it's winter, so they're not gathering anything. So what you want to do is we'll have a laborer, and we'll add a hunter. Since we have plenty of firewood, we don't have to have more than one person here. And as soon as this house is built, I'll lower him, and what I'll do is I'll raise my forester, so we'll get some more wood in, because we need, oh, we already got another person. Cool. Let's get another forester so that we have lots of wood coming in, because they use lots of wood during the winter. See, if that means no fuel, means no, they're cold. That means no food. But people, see, they've moved in already, and they're already bringing resources. So if you ever see those icons, that means you're low on something. And we have 2 people. Oh, and they're having a baby. See, you opened the house and it gave people, and now look, there's 5 people in here. Good Lord, this woman's taking over all the kids. Is this like the daycare? Poor woman, she's got to build and she's got to take care of kids. I mean, what's wrong with this picture? Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you learned a lot in this first episode of Life is Feudal. It's such a fun game. Make sure you got your patience hat on and your multitask hat on. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to see another one, let me know. All comments are appreciated. And please subscribe. And I hope you have a fantastic day. See you next time. Bye.